master visual effects?
Ooh, visual effects it's a changing technology, so there's no real way you can master certain aspects of it, but like if you look at the industry, there's someone who's dedicated to mastering, the animation of someone's eyebrow. So like it's really, I wouldn't say there's any way to master visual effects, but you can master different aspects of it.
What are your go-to special effects tricks?
One of mine is to include practical effects. Like the way you can sell a visual effect is having some sort of practical. So if you see like, a jet flying in the scene or landing, a good example is helicopter. If you have a helicopter in your scene coming down, you need to have like wind on you. And so that sells effect. I've seen it so many times where people don't have that, and it's like, it looks cool.
This doesn't feel realistic.
But it's like not realistic.
Yeah.
So anytime you can put the practical effects integrated with the special effects, then you're going to sell it a lot better.
What else do you use in terms of programs?
Okay, yeah. I'm definitely using After Effects. Yeah. I'm using PF Track for my motion tracking. I've recently started using Mocha, which is great for rotoscoping and tracking as well. And then Cinema 4D for my 3D stuff.
And a lot of guys, like for more 3D, you can use 3ds Max, Lightwave, Maya. I like to use Buju for tracking.
Yeah.
You can also track within After Effects to a certain degree. And then there's a great thing out there called Action Pack Essentials everybody knows about, which is like, dust hits and like pre-keyed elements that really come in handy, like explosions and stuff.
What about in terms of how you guys shoot?
How we shoot, I'm using a Canon 5D. This guy's on the 7D. I also have an HVX 200, which is a Panasonic camera. And with that, like, we can kind of cover all our bases. But there's so many cameras now.
Yeah. What about lighting though? How you guys light for special effects?
Yeah, lighting is...
Or visual effects.
Okay.
All right, can we back up?
You want to talk about
special
the
effects
special
versus visual effects? Because I always say special effects.
Yeah.
Special effects is like an explosion that happens on set. So if we were going to blow up this plant behind us, that would be a special effect.
Do it? No, I don't know.
But no, if you were to do it in post,
Yeah.
that would be a visual effect. So
special effect actually happens in person?
yes, like blowing up a car on set is a special effect.
I get it.
It's kind of the noob's word for visual effects, especially effects.
I'm sorry for being a noob. Are there tricks to get that million view video?
I wouldn't say there's like a formula, but
share
there
it.
are tricks. Like one big thing we like to do is send our videos out to blogs if we think they're worthy, and like now we have made those connections throughout the last couple months of like people that'll post our videos on front pages. And so I feel like once you make connections with bloggers, because they're always looking for content to post, but if you are making good content that people would want to post, they will, and that's like that'll boost.
And what about the content that you create? There's an idea behind that in terms of what might get popular.
Yeah, definitely. If you're like staying on trending topics, I know you're doing a show called What's Trending.
We are.
Well, you're kind of an expert in that, huh?
I so am.
So
what about thumbnail and titles and all that?
Yeah,
tags?
thumbnails are important. People aren't going to click on an ugly video or something that looks crappy. Titles are also good because that's like part of the SEO, the search engine optimization. Hey, you're on top of it. Nice.
I'm so on top.
All those are really important things. Your tags, your description. Definitely, like I encourage you to fill up all your tags, but it's really important.